We're live, Joey. Just so
Are
you
we?
know.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Where's the did you send me a link? YouTube
I'm
link?
I'm working on it now.
Okay.
I got a lot going on here.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry, man. Let's see. YouTube live. Thank you. Huh. Oh,
These
that's
monkey guys are so funny. They're so funny.
what's happening.
Oh, they're just posting like the stickers they use and stuff. Just
Yeah.
it's really good.
Here we go. Current live stream. Oh, I see. We're streaming live twice because the video I just posted is streaming live.
Oh
So
shit.
let me see if I can fix that. Monkey live from the zoo. Here we go. This is us. Share. Telegram. Joey. Bam. You should have it.
Let me see. I'm gonna put this. Oh, nice. From the zoo. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna put this in another browser, and then I'm gonna mute it. So just give me a second. All right, and then I'll be able to see. I think I'll be able to see their messages. Do we have messages going?
Yeah, so I can pull them up here. Yep. So far,
Oh, cool. So do the messages come up in StreamYard as
they
well?
come up in Streamyard. Yeah, and I
Okay.
can display them here. Let's see.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pass this around then. Oh,
Well,
those messages are from the last one. I see.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But we have somebody just someone's here. Oh, maybe no, that's you. That you're watching on the other link. That's what it is. So yeah, we'll just wait for you to send it out. Right now, we're showing one viewer.
That's me.
Don't say anything too bullish right now.
All right.
Don't
Well, I don't know if there's anything. But the
yeah.
let's see forward. I'm gonna send it maybe into Cliff Chat. I'll put it in. I'm gonna go Neko. And that. Where did Monkey Chat go? There we go. Oops. Give me a second. I gotta make sure this. What's that?
The monkeys.
All right. Turn my computer.
Good.
Unplug there. Okay, I'm gonna forward this into. Where else should I put it? All right.
So what's what we got? A handful of eyes. We could wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's cool. Either way. Are they making monkey noise already? monkey is drunk. Are those your monkey? That's
Keep
funny.
a few bites. Yeah.
Nice. All right, let's see. You guys. You guys. So funny.
Hey guys, listen. We're gonna be putting out regular releases for lots of projects here. So make sure you like and subscribe so that you can be notified when something's going on. In fact, Thursday, there's going to be a release of new news, if you will. So make sure you're subscribing.
All right, guys, just open AMA. You guys just pop it in there.
Put your questions in the chat. I'll pop them up.
All right. Baby talking monkey. You guys. That's funny. All right. So we've been doing these videos. I think they're kind of cool. StreamYard. Gosh, I'm so close in the camera. I swear, I'm actually.
I got as close as you today, though. See, look, we're even.
Our heads look the same size. That's cool. Yeah, so we decided to make a channel. Ken, so gracious to make this situation here so that we can kind of just put out sort of official releases to all of our projects in kind of a long format. We realize sometimes we just go right onto the VCs. Sometimes we go right onto the VCs and maybe 20 people, maybe 150 people will join in and they'll get the news. And then there's plenty of other people that are sort of like, didn't quite get the news, right? And so this way we can put it out in a long format, and so people can kind of digest it over time. Midlife crisis adventure. Yeah, what's better than monkey right now? I don't know, guys. I'll tell you what. The the market is like really shit. It's really bad. I mean, that's like an understatement, right? And I think what we've been able to do is put it on all of you guys. Like you guys are sort of not just aping into a project, right, and expecting X's, but what you have to understand is like with a full bearish turn, a lot of these projects that you guys have been going in and out of for some time now, they they're not going to have that same type of volume, right? During an actual bear market, volume dries up, people aren't going in and out. You'll see the people with some software or whatnot will be able to get in early and get some X's on things, and maybe something won't achieve a full moon, right? And in a way, like with monkey, you guys are sort of able to fight for for this like this way of life. You know what I mean? Like I pinned it earlier. Um, sort of like people are shilling their way of life right now. Like that's what they're fighting for. And what you'll see is, maybe this Three Arrows Capital that you guys are all rating right now, or some of these other hedge funds, um, are getting margin called and potentially getting liquidated. Like they say all of you guys are degens, right? But like then you see these venture capital groups and institutions are like far more. They teach and they borrowed like hundreds of millions or billions of dollars to go leverage and buy into some of these projects. Yeah, exactly. So I think that you guys have a good understanding of what we were trying to do with Monkey. It's like obviously there's nothing, guys. A lot of these projects that you're in during this bear market, ETH going down with ETH pairs, whatever it is, volume drying up, people are scared. They're not buying things rapidly anymore. There's nothing that the devs of some of these projects can actually do about that. And if you're you might be the last one holding in many cases, right? Like, a lot of those projects out there, things like, and I won't say that like some of our projects stand head and shoulders over some others, but in the case of Yasha, very consistent, super, super consistent, launches project, brings another project in, incubates the project, launches it again, very consistent. Hopefully Yasha has made people more money than they've put in, right? So that they're positive. The Neko project doesn't matter which direction the market is going, right? It's transactions. Days like yesterday, I think we were looking at it earlier. We were looking at ApeCoin, which Monkey is gonna flip.
For sure.
The, like I think it's like 400-500 million dollars in volume. If people are doing that in Neko, in the Neko wallet, it doesn't matter which direction the project is going, right? So um, I think that there's some things out there that are definitely worth holding, through a bearish trend. Obviously, some of the other projects, I don't know if they ever had any real intention of following through. Some of the stuff out there, they say like they're going to do this and they're going to do that, and it's a lot of cookie cutter stuff out there, and they yeah, yeah, they say, whether they had any intention or if it's like, to set up some type of exit pump for themselves or something. A lot of these projects are like struggling, and so you guys, what is that? I'm watching your comments. You guys are funny. Uh, and so basically, is I wouldn't say under attack, but it's like threatened. Like if you do this stuff day in and day out, and this is where like you're plugged into the metaverse, right? It's no longer like a bear market or a bull market. It's like you are in the metaverse essentially at this point, right? And you guys are showing this. You guys are in the metaverse at this point, right? And just because something goes bare doesn't mean that you have to all of a sudden stop doing the thing that brought you that excitement and that adventure, through your days, right? Like there still are treasure hunts. Now I think with Monkey, specifically, and what we saw with Shib, what we see with some of these truly parabolic monsters projects, right, is that it's always because the community is rabid and strong and can build through the bearish trends, right? And I mean, what better, like, human tendencies like greed and whatnot could crazy. Holy shit, dude. Bro, bro. Yeah, if you see God damn, dude. I've been watching your videos, bro. I've been watching. I see you post those videos, man. I'm like, what is he thinking? Like, what is going on? But I think that's what it'll take is a rabid community that doesn't care if it's bullish or bearish, but you're gonna keep living your life the way that you want to, which you've been enjoying what you've been doing for the last 6 months. We don't need like Yuga labs, we don't need three arrows, we don't need Celsius, to basically take that away from every retail person out there, right? Like it doesn't need, like the market does not need to be dictated by like just a select few group of people that have made poor choices, and they get liquidated for billions and have to go dump their holdings, which affects millions and millions of people. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm the whole idea, right, was reject humanity, return to monkey, do a straight meme token, because like that's you put it you just put it on you guys, you know what I mean? There's no developer to blame, like when's this next thing happening? um there's no roadmap except to flip ape, right? Flip ape. And I think that you guys kind of understand that. I think you guys can kind of understand that. Mike, you hear my bird out there? He's out there. Um, I think that you guys kind of understand the flavor and exactly what we're trying to do, right? And you guys have taken it and you're running with it, and you know exactly what to do. The things that really take off, right? They achieve some type of viral status. Like I remember when Cliff started going off, people out there were just making YouTube videos of Cliff, right? And we weren't even sure where it was coming from or why whatever it was happening. You know, we tried to send it, we tried to send it. Um, whether I'm not exactly sure why it went kind of viral like that, except the token contract was new and innovative. It hadn't been used before, and so people started forking it and so on and so forth, right? So I think with that in mind, I think that we have enough human capital in the project, in all of our projects, um, people that can make content, whether it's pictures and video or TikTok or Instagram or whatever it might be, right? And and they're able to have everybody out there in the world or crypto space return to monkey, eh, right? Like I think that's the idea, is like you just one at a time, and one at a time, and eventually you can probably achieve that virality, and eventually, who knows, maybe you have major characters like Elon or something, right, that are like, fuck humanity, return to monkey, right? And so it's very possible, like I think that there's a path there, if the collective mind can put it together and work together, um and have that, but also have some longevity, right? It's like actually pace yourself and have some longevity and do things deliberately. Um, yeah, I think that would be good. So yeah, so 3% USDC reflections. Really cool, really cool stuff. I mean, so you just need volume, right? You just need volume. Like, granted, you traded something, right? Like ETH that has a fluctuating value for another thing that has a fluctuating value. Okay, but you get back something stable, something that you actually know what the value is, right? And so now you need volume. You need to find other people like you that don't want the Yuga and all these VC companies to take it away. Well,
On the issue of volume, I posted this from the conversation we had earlier today. This is what you get if you're holding 50K monkey at the point in which we're doing 100 million volume per day. This is what the reflections look like.
is this one accurate? I didn't even go over it. Is this one pretty good?
Yeah. These numbers I did them myself.
Holy
So
shit.
yeah,
So we just need 100 million in volume every day.
yeah. Let's get to
it. All right. No problem. Tony Montana. Yeah. So you guys are gonna have shout out to Tony. My God. My God. I mean, there's a few, right? There's Chris, C Weezy, Tony, C Brash, Yash Maniac, Tom. There's several. Crypt Basie, everybody making content. You know, everybody making the content and whatnot. Gus, big shout out. I mean, you guys are the heart and soul, you know, of the project. It's not going to be us. It won't be some cult, you know, personality. It's not going to be like some dev. It's not that mystery meta thing that's going around right now. It's going to be you guys, which you guys are all studs. Like, it's pretty apparent, you know, what's happening. Like, the market is tanking, and we hit 7 mil, which at like a 3,500 or $4,000 ETH. I mean, that's like a full on moon with an upwards trending ETH. You know, you don't know what monkey just hit, like, you know. So they're pretty interesting, actually. We don't have a ton of holders. You know, we really don't have a ton of holders. So you need to get more and more holders. Take the shit coins, swap them into monkey, get reflections for several months, you know. Not financial advice, guys. Nobody owns monkey. You know, it's out there. It's unstoppable. So what you make of it is really up to you guys. All right. So yeah, you guys are funny as hell. You guys are funny. So that's what's up regarding monkey. I will say, like, I talked about this a little bit in our other live, or not the live, but the recorded.
that streaming now is alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it streaming at the same time we're live right now?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Very meta of us, right?
Yeah. So, gosh, guys, you guys have pet peeves in crypto? You guys have pet peeves? I have some pet peeves. What are some of your pet peeves that you guys see in the DeFi, the degen DeFi space, small cap space? Because I see like all sorts of. I see all sorts of bullshit. Yeah. Panicking. That's a pet peeve for sure. People panic. Noobs. No, I don't know. It's okay. Sometimes it's like, you know, some people like they have to make it like that, right? Rug pulls. Pet peeve when Jeet sell 23 ETH at once. Yeah. Yeah. Panic selling. Yeah. Non-banana NFTs. Yeah. Selling then FOMO. That's crazy, huh? When they're like they sell the bottom, right? And then like people pump and they get it. But I also think that it's weird, when you have different groups, that sort of do that. They let, like, I just saw a token a dev group today. Yeah, I just saw another dev group that was talking today, and it was gosh, like it was their token was like all the way at the bottom. Like it couldn't have gone any lower. And then like they decided to start pumping it, right, for some reason. And I'm like, why didn't you guys like just, if you had all this ETH sitting around, granted they don't want to be exit liquidity, so I don't blame them, but like what's happening, like manipulating the chart like that, I think is kind of sometimes a pet peeve. If it's renounced and people are doing whatever they're doing, I think it's fine. What's up, Ken? My bad. I'm rambling.
No, no problem. I just think maybe sometimes you're looking at people who realize they're getting shorted and they're trying to wreck the shorters.
Oh, squeezing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that today on TRX. That Justin guy, he's got so much money, like they were they were shorting him, and he just like, I think he just pumped however many millions into his chart really quick is what it looked like. It was just like a phantom wick, bam, just straight up, and just liquidated a bunch of short positions. I was like, holy fuck, these people. Monkey doesn't like BitBoy on YouTube. Yeah, Yashda Maniac, perfect example. Perfect example. Like Neko guys is another one that sends back transaction fees back to the holders, right? It's not a reflection token, but it does the wallet, the transaction. Guys, for those that don't know, I'm not sure how many people know this and whatnot, but MetaMask, okay, like the Neko project is very similar to MetaMask. Okay, it's like one of the original builds of MetaMask, except Neko won't sell your data. Okay, if you look in the terms and conditions for MetaMask, it is a browser plugin, so they are monitoring your web, but your browsing, your web usage, right? It's also an app on your phone, and so part of the terms and conditions are that they're selling your data, right? Then it is owned in part by JP Morgan, right? And so again, just like what you're seeing here with some of these large these large money groups that are causing all the trouble for DeFi as it is right now, very similar. You have a large bank that's capitalizing on the turbulence inside of DeFi, right? So that's always annoying because it's our communities, it's the small people. It's not these big banks that are coming. So yes, it will auto claim. It's just a straight, like, you buy more and the USDC goes straight to your wallet, and then you can use that USDC to just buy more. Holy shit, that's a good Ponzi. I didn't make it. I don't own it. Just talking about what I see, guys. I don't see many people pumping in a bear market. There's a few guys, because there's always going to be people with ETH. There's always devs and treasury wallets that have ETH, and they're trying to get that pump. Who knows if it's just a little exit pump for personals. You never know what is going on, right? So top 50 crypto for Monkey, it's very possible, guys. It is a good meme coin. It is a good meme coin, and the community projects can really take it all the way. Like, and I like utility projects. I like all that stuff. Okay, we have several projects that are like focused on utility, and it's tell you what. A lot of the guys, you see influencers, you see people, YouTubers making videos, covering projects that they're like exchanges, there's like an exchange or there's some this and some that. They're never going to use that shit. They're still going to use their MetaMask wallet, unless it's Neko. Then I'm pretty sure some of them will use the Neko, unless they're just super resistant out of spite or something. I have no idea. It would be dumb. They're using MetaMask. They might as well just use Neko, right? The peacock, his name's Kyle. His name's Kyle. Sorry, threw me off. Anyway, like, it's not many people care about utilities, guys. And it's kind of sad to say, right? Like with Cliff, MCO had built out this entire land, on this in Sandbox. Okay. And even the Sandbox people thought it was cool. They reviewed it, they live streamed it, went through the whole world, everything. And kind of critiqued it, said like, oh, they could do a little bit better here and better there. There's like nobody in Cliff cared, It's cool. It's out there. Like, do they actually care? No, I think they just want the price to go up, right? With Monkey, it's a little bit different. It's more of like a philosophical play. It's not just a meme. It's either you're aligned with the philosophy or you're not. And if you are aligned with the philosophy, then you can get with it, and who knows where you'll be, especially if you're fine holding, if it's not like your whole life savings, it's not your whole bag, but you got a position that you're comfortable with holding for a long period of time. Just know that it will take some time. Obviously ETH is like going just like straight down the, it looks kind of shit. It looks kind of shit right now. Whereas if we can build that solid community and have everything in place, have all of our shills, our virality, our memes are strong, everything, then when ETH starts to uptrend, it won't take that much. Like I think you'd be surprised at the way that the ETH pair works. It should rise. Chris G, okay, why is it not showing the USDC contracts already in Coinbase wallet, but no amount of funds are showing in USDC? That's going to be specific to your situation. Like when you bought it, if you claimed it, you do have to claim. So if you've been holding for like 5 days or something, you need to go claim, or you actually have to interact with the contract. So whether it's you could buy like $5 more worth of Monkey, and then your USDC should show up, right? So pretty basic stuff. Yeah, Brendan. Utility and DeFi, it can be good, especially if they're tools. If they're tools, specific things that make it easier, kind of even the playing field a little bit. I see some smart projects out there actually that are making some pretty interesting tools for DeFi, things that people might use.
Isn't it arguable though that the utility here is revenue?
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, we're not without utility. It's just a direct utility. Yeah.
It just pays you money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It pays you money. That's it. There's been a couple out there, that have higher taxes. But like with super high taxes, can you get the volume? Like the round trip
Hmm.
tax any higher? I think the tokenomics are probably pretty good. Like 2% to liquidity, right? Over time, liquidity will get really strong, especially with ETH rising. You'll see our
Hmm.
liquidity will get thick and thick and thick. Um, you know, and then each time if you are swing trading it, you can get bigger bags and make the chart look good, make it look good for traders, people that like to trade, right? Because that's the thing, right? For volume, for parabolic, for real price action, holders are good. Okay, guys, holders are good. Like just holding is fine, right? But if you want price action, if you want volume, you have to make the chart look good for traders, people that trade the chart, right? For that, they need volume, they need entries, they need exits, whatever it is, right? And that whole time, the holder is just holding. That's totally fine, right? But you do need to attract people that like to trade because that is crucial, right? That is crucial.
But to be sure, for that to work, some of us still have to hold,
Yeah,
right? Yes.
yeah.
Holders have to hold and traders have to trade. We can't all hold and we can't all trade. It won't work.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a finance whiz or like a you know any of that, but I think just do just do whatever you want. I
Not
think,
financial advice.
yeah, just do
Yeah.
whatever you want. So I think that's the best. That's always the best thing. Tony Montana has made $2,000 in 8 days off of reflections. That is amazing, considering we actually don't have a ton of volume. You know what I mean? Like there really isn't a whole lot of volume going on. We hit 700,000, we hit 300,000. It's not crazy. Like I think our largest single day volume on any of our tokens was 41 million in a 24-hour period, right? And I think that our most volume during a launch was 16 million. 700,000 is not a lot of volume. It really isn't. And so I think you guys keep working at it. You don't have to be the only volume, right? You need to bring more people in. You just have to keep bringing more people in. That's all there is to it. If you don't, um, you know, there's 44 people on here. I had no idea. I'm just looking through the thing. Make sure you guys subscribe. I think subscribe to the channel. Um, this will be more like really like long format, something that you can drive and listen to if you want, right? And not like occupy some time, like podcast long format style kind of thing. So yeah. Okay, so pet peeves. I have some other pet peeves in DeFi. I don't like. I mean, I think the monkey white paper says quite a bit, about things that we like, we don't like, and it big money back projects, bullying people around. I think is weird. I think that doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. um, I don't like. You know how people flex riches in order to say like that qualifies them as like a capable person for a project. Like they launch a project, they're like, I know this guy and this guy, and I have this and that and all this stuff. I think that's weird, just personally, because like who knows? Their parents could own gas stations. You know what I mean? I know this one kid. He always used to try to convince people like he made it big, like trading forex or something. Meanwhile, like his parents own like 10 gas stations.
Mm.
He's like, oh, he got, driving this Mercedes around at 16 or something. Like, how'd you get that? Like, oh, I traded Forex. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. So I see all sorts of stuff like that, and I think that strategy, and we touched on this a little bit earlier. I think that strategy will help. If you have a lot of volume on Monkey and you're able to pay like your electric bill, you're able to pay your car bill, you're able to fill up your tank full of gas with your USDC reflections. I think that's good, right? I think that like I think people will see that and be like, oh, like I can do that. Like I can get reflections and work on something, and who knows, maybe the price goes way, way up, you know? Maybe it goes way, way up.
And
So
without
those
having a stake, that's important.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, without I mean, it's yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
super complex of a thing, staking or, the reflection contract. Yeah, monkey helping people. Yeah. Yeah, I think that once you show people that, like, especially during a bearish trend, not to, like, rub it in their face or anything, but, um, that, like, Tony Montana, $2,000 in 8 days, like, that's super cool. That's super cool. Didn't even have to do anything, except shill super hard, but if you think about it, $2,000 a week, that's we had barely any volume. Like, that $2,000 a week is legit. I mean, that's come on,
Yeah.
Ken. Like,
Not bad if you can get it, man. Not bad.
dude, $2,000 a week, that's like that's fully legit. You know what I mean? Like 100 grand a year or something, right? 96.
200, I guess, something like that. Yeah. 2 times 52. So yeah, 200 grand, a little bit over, 104.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that's that's
Double the average salary of a person actually going to work every day.
that's pretty good just for, like,
Yeah.
having Monkey, and not on very much volume either, right? Like, you're talking tiny, tiny amounts of volume, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, compared to ApeCoin, like, when we finally flip Ape, right?
Where are they now? Like $3, 3.5?
I don't know, we got
Yeah.
that's not bad, huh?
Yeah.
Where are we at? 3 cents?
We're on our way. 3.5. Yeah, about 3. We are at yep, 3 cents, 0.03310 right now.
Badass. Well, we weren't even at a cent. Like, we were like, will this survive 2 days?
Yeah.
Survive 2 days. Will it survive a week? Survived a week. Now we're at 3 cents. It's pretty good. It's not bad.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. So what's up, Ken? Thanks for popping on. Last minute.
Always, man. Not a lot. I mean, I think one of the things that maybe we should go over, I think is pretty important for those who have not yet heard the earlier recording from today, or maybe won't get to it. Let's talk about the kind of anatomy of a viral project. Like what we talked a bit earlier about, the elements that go into creating a viral project. You talked a lot about the community, and you were very specific in talking about the human capital piece. Maybe you should go over that, and we can kind of pick up there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think this goes for like projects like Pause. It goes for projects like Monkey, full on community projects, right? That like you the, when you look when you look at, say, like some of these tokens, right? How many people are actually working on the project? How many people like do they get a marketing team? They get like one marketing guy, you know? They get like one marketing guy and he does his thing. They pay him, 100 grand or whatever it is to figure some stuff out and get some stuff together. Or you get a YouTube personality, right, to go in and make some videos and whatnot. The, the 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 amount of human capital that the Monkey Project has in comparison to these other projects is like it's insane. I mean, we don't have that many holders. In Yasha, there's like tens of thousands, right? In in Monkey, there's like 400. I mean, it's not that crazy to just take 100 people focusing on any specific one task and just knock it out, like just get it done,
Sure.
right? Yasha Dalmaniac shilling Neko in there. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think like one of the greatest things for Neko, right? And Monkey, and I realize that a lot of people are like mad about rotation and this and that and whatnot. Guys, people are always going to rotate. Obviously, Neko was doing very well during that last little crash, but this one that we're undergoing right now is like severe because Neko is paired with ETH, right? Anything, whether it's a buy or a sell, it's going to be tough. You're going to have to reestablish a floor at whatever the ETH price is in that pairing. And if people are panicking, I mean, there's a lot of panic out there. Okay, like there's enough liquidity in Neko that it can absorb some pretty solid sales. But if the ETH price is like $1,000 or something, it's like it's it's tough, right? It's gonna be tough. So there's always gonna be like a little rotation, right? But what's good is if Monkey can get like 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 holders eventually sometime in its lifetime, right? These are all people that we can point back to the Neko project as like a safe alternative, safe wallet for DeFi. Because you don't know for Monkey, it might be many people's first meme token, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So you were saying earlier, one of the best things to do is to find that meme that's and be early, obviously. But you were saying some of your best success had come from finding those meme tokens that go viral. And so, like,
No, actually, go
huh?
ahead. Go ahead. Finish your thought
I was
there.
saying, so if you wanted to kind of explain what you were saying before to kind of encourage folks to find that similar path to how you found some projects that you found before.
Oh, you know what? I don't actually go in and out of too many things, really. Um, I wasn't like a SHIB person.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't attributing it to I wasn't attributing it to a meme token specifically.
Mm.
Uh, I don't have a ton of experience in meme tokens, right? Or shit coins or whatever. But I will say, many people, have had their most extreme gains just from holding over long periods of time. I mean, the power is in your hands. You see where we are now. You see when you entered. You see how we're doing with the market doing what it's doing. You see the how based the people are inside of the community
Mm.
right now. It's a matter of like, okay, when do they actually want to exit? Like, how far do they want to see it through? Because we went parabolic. Normally, when we go parabolic in some of our launches, it goes straight to 20, right? This one was fluttering around. People had plenty of time to get in and not FOMO that candle. Luckily, that candle got cut short, right? Because if we kept it going, there would have been a lot of people that would have made a lot of money very early, right? And then it would have consolidated for a very long period of time. Our little parabola was relatively short, like stopping at like 6.5 mil. And so the people that want to take profit, like, people brought up 23 ETH guy, good on him. That's $1,000 in ETH right now. It's bro, like at one point,
Yeah.
that was 60 grand at one point. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it very well may be, sometime in the future, right? The cool thing is that 60, that 23 ETH, right? And during the next like bull run or whatever it is, if you can establish it and have some vision and some patience and whatnot, that 23 ETH, when Monkey is like $500 million market cap or something, right? Like that bag, who knows what that would have been? Who knows?
Sure.
Like, might have gotten $20,000 just in USDC reflections already.
Mm-hmm.
What it
Mm-hmm.
had to go, right? But everybody's in a different position, and the market is what it is right now. So it's, sometimes you gotta, ape coin, poop, emoji, monkey, banana, rocket ship. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, LP is burnt, contract renounced, monkey is Seifu. Yeah, it's about as much as you can ask for, right? We're also doxxed. Not that we're not the owners any longer, but do I know anybody who is in SHIB or Doge? I do know the Doge .org people. Doge top 5, I think. Doge top 5 people. That's basically what they did, is they just just tweeted at Elon so many times. I wasn't with the SHIB, I have no idea. I thought it was just like a knockoff Doge. Stupid me. You know what I mean? But yeah, with Doge, I know the Doge.org guys and the Doge top 5 or whatever, and they basically just tweeted at everybody incessantly forever. The space is a bit saturated. It's going to take a meme that stands out, not something that has like SHIB this, or like there was a meta where like things like baby Doge, and like you guys see Ojai in chat. I think one of his projects was one of those Doge derivatives on BSC that just went like bananas, right? So I think yeah, I think if you're comparing CWeezy, holy shit. Wow, CWeezy. I think if you're comparing, I think that we have all of the everything together. Swag Hammer, how bullish was Dr. Mo's update today? It was very bullish. We really want to nail down the term sheet for that. There's some people in the background, they're roasting me. They're roasting me a little bit because like they're like, okay, so this is funded by ScienceDAO. I'm like, no. He's like, okay, sponsored by ScienceDAO. I'm like, no. Like, partnership with ScienceDAO. I'm like, no. They're like, okay, pat on the back by ScienceDAO. I'm like, yeah. So we do need to nail the term sheet down. But for the overall project and ScienceDAO as a DAO that supports science, I think it's extremely bullish. I mean, you guys saw the news release. You can look on my Twitter. You can look in the group, the announcement channel, and see it. It's I mean, it's pretty amazing. Like they had endocrine.org, a huge like publication, like basically come out and state in a press release that they have I'll just read it here really quick so I don't mix my words up at all. But just to show you guys, give me a second. Researchers have successfully treated type 1 diabetes in mice using pancreatic beta cell targeted specific chimeric antigen receptors, CAR T cell treatment. And yeah, I mean, that's so you have publications out there. You have publications out there that are basically confirming a lot of their research and publicizing it at this point. And so the Science DAO people, Science DAO is a gateway to access like very early stage investments like that. Guys, just so that you understand how like Science DAO kind of works is although people are not thrilled with the price action right now, right? And we can't promise any price action anyway. Okay. The project is very stable despite this market. Okay. It's the project is extremely stable. And for that reason, people, people are using it essentially as like a piggy bank, right? Because they're making up for losses elsewhere. With Science DAO as the gateway, I mean, it's essentially designed so that you can attach some of your crypto to that type 1 diabetes cure startup. That will track in a completely different trajectory than meme coins, than ETH, than Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin might be going straight down, and that scientific startup might be curing diabetes, moving towards like some type of commercial success. I mean, you could theoretically, like, no promises, K, or anything, not financial advice, do your own research, everything. But you could theoretically like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x your scientific startup involvement, right, through Science DAO. At the same time, Bitcoin is just tanking because they tracking completely separate trajectories overall, right? So that's where, that's sort of how science, that's what we're trying to do. We told all you guys like, hey, ETH is 3,000, probably swap to stable. I think most of you guys swapped to stable, got into a stable coin pair thing. We're prepared, for some type of bearish trend, and now here you are, hopefully you're prepared. So there's a lot of these things we can't really, we can't advise on and stuff like that. So that's kind of what's up. But maybe you guys can see that. But yeah, overall, you guys can go read the article, go look in there. Monkey like reverse sign, bro. I will tell you, if there's any team in DeFi that has the flexibility and agility as our team, guys, show me those people. Show me those people, because we just mooned. I mean, that was a little baby moon, but we just mooned a meme token called Monkey. You guys mooned a meme token called Monkey. At the same time, our science project and some of our involvements there are making breakthroughs in treating diabetes. That show me another fucking team, guys, that is that flexible at the current time. There's so many other things going on in the background as well, so it is what it is. But so that's something. I'm looking through TG here, guys. Did ETH start pumping there? ETH start pumping?
I've got ETH at 11.99.29. So no.
Okay. I wonder if it was like some type of phantom pump or something.
Monkey's trending.
Monkey has been trending hard.
Yep. Number 7. And gas is $36, guys. Good time to buy some Monkey or whatever.
Nice. Cool. Well, anyway, if you guys have any questions, definitely speak up, and we can get these things going quite a bit. Otherwise, I'll just ramble on occasion. Um, Going through the TG here. Thanks, guys, for popping in. Thanks for popping in, guys, and being so active. It's tough. I'll tell you what. What you guys are doing right now is like defying all odds, right? Like you guys are essentially fighting for, like a way of life. you know, like you really are. Like you're fighting for a way of life, essentially. God, this StreamYard, I swear the camera is so close. It's the camera's far away from my face, guys, but it is like zoomed in for some reason. But like you guys are fighting for a way of life, essentially, right? In this bearish trend. ETH is tanking, Monkey is rising. Monkey chart looks pretty good. Oh, did it changed?
Yeah, I just changed it. I'm playing with it.
No, yeah, I think you got it. Okay, cool.
You like it better that way? Cool.
I think so. Yeah. He's like, yeah, that's better. Now I can have the laptop at a reasonable distance from my face. It's like, how am I gonna type with it like at the edge of my fingers? It's tough. Yeah, I mean, you guys know what you guys are doing. Like you're defying all odds. People are wondering. There's a lot of jealous people out there, guys. There's a lot of haters. I think we went like 60x or something in the worst market conditions ever. So that's really not so bad. That was like a really solid play. Now we have to consolidate. You guys need to trade the chart, but most importantly, like you have to convert humans into monkeys. That's it. You have months.
Is that it?
That's it. Right.
That's all. Just convert humans to monkeys, and that's it. Huh?
Yeah, that's it. Just have them become monkeys. Damn, when you say it like that, Ken, it sounds hard. It sounds impossible. Oh God. Yeah. But you have months. Can you convert 100,000 humans into monkey? You know what I mean? They don't need to buy a whole bunch. You don't need to be asking them to put in, 50 ETH. Yeah, apply the ETH. Don's so funny. Don's so funny. He called me. He was trying to get a project to look really bullish. He called me. He's like every day, with his accent, he's like, every day I apply 5 ETH to the chart and then they sell on me. He's like, I have 60 of the top 75 wallets. I'm like, Don, like you have to scale. Wow. You have to scale back. And so he was mad he didn't get the absolute best entry into monkey, but I think if you guys turn him into a legendary monkey, he will support you guys. He's really good vibes. Good vibes. Really good guy. So yeah, there's a lot of them. I mean, you guys, a lot of these people, you guys see these whales coming in and out. These are like, some of them are serious whales. I think you guys know that, and they've never seen anything like monkey. And one of them said, unironically, like monkey will probably do it. They'll probably flip ape. So a lot of you guys have that feeling, that maybe this is the next SHIB, whatever it is. And just remember when like times get tough or whatever it is, just remember what that feeling is, right? So you do have to pace yourself and make it fun at the same time. You just grind and grind and grind, trying to get that moon in 7 days or something. That's going to be tough, and people get worn out. Like, why isn't this going up? So we try to make it so that, people could get paid USDC at the same time, especially during the bear market. So chill your asses off and convert humans to monkeys.
And there's only 4.8% of the supply left right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Probably gobble up some supply. I'll let them know. Hold on. Let me. Yeah, you guys are good. You guys are good. Right on, Ken. Well, we could pop off. I don't know. I just thought maybe we'd go live really quick and see how we did. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. This will probably be like one of our more official news like sources where we release info and whatnot. So it should be pretty good.
Anything else?
Not really. I'll think of something tonight. You know what I mean? But I don't have anything going on. We should probably do some VCs in some of our projects. I mean, upcoming guys. Farouk has been working on several projects. There's the different gaming projects, gaming platforms. I think we were supposed to play multiplayer in the fighting game today. We'll probably leave it up to the community to name it. There was one project dev that wanted to name it something, but I don't know. Maybe we'll leave it up to the people. Yeah. And then there's the monkey NFTs, gonna be a free mint. MCO super base dev, building those in 3D models and putting them in the Unreal 5 engine for Yashaverse. The Science DAO has a whole learning app, right? Like educational app coming out for different age groups, like quizzes and stuff. That's pretty cool. He also has the Game Hub where you can use your shit coins and your dust tokens to get credits. To get credits to play these different games at a chance to win the rewards pool. That's a really cool platform that we're working on. There's so many things. Poshi has a mint coming up. Neko NFTs are minting right now for the hardware wallet, right? Hardware wallet. So many things. I know that development is underway for the swap that Boo's working on. So that development is underway. So many things happening. There with Yasha specifically, I think we're stopping to see what the heck was going on with the market overall, because it's like crazy. It's kind of crazy. I should probably open up a VC this evening in Yasha. Try to get people in there and see what everybody wants to do. Moving forward, we do have that one stealth launch art project that we'll probably put out there, not as a official launch to create any type of rotation or anything, but kind of let that team work with it and see what they can do. No guarantees, but there's several people that put in for that, that pre-sale. So that should be pretty exciting. See how it goes, up to the team. Just like Monkey's up to you guys, our project's going to be up to the team. We're not going to do too much to intervene, just try to make a nice safe launch and easy entry for some of the Yasha Diamond Hand type people and make it pretty good that way. So, but thanks guys. Thanks everybody for popping. I guess we'll try to sign off here, huh? I don't know how to.
Thank you. Yeah. We'll sign off with this.
Thanks, Ken.